All right, good afternoon, YouTube. So here we are with my 2021 Bronco, all covered in poop, as one of the comments posted on my other video. But to each his own, he said. So I love the passive-aggressive comments veiled in a compliment. But today we are going to talk about the wheels. Now I have the upgraded Badlands wheels on here. These are the ones that are the beadlock capable. Whoa, focus there, dude. Similar to the Sasquatch ones with the removable beauty ring where you're able to put the ring in. But the thing that I have noticed when I was parked next to a few of them is right there. There's no wheel outside the fender, which is great. But I watched a video, which I'll try to find it and link it below, of a guy who did a 3D printed model of what it would take to put 35s on his Badlands. And the issues it came with throwing 35s on these rims. And it kind of commented that a wheel spacer would be needed for full extent without having any issues. Wheel spacer will give the wheel a little bit of poke as well. More aggressive stance and everything else. The majority of my miles are on the highway, but I do go off-road quite a bit. So what we did is I went ahead and I got this box here and I ordered up some KSP wheel spacers. These are 1.5 inch spacers. They are hub centric. All right, they are hub centric. 1.5 inch wheel spacers. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. I'm going to take the wheel off on the driver's side, put this on, and then we're going to compare the passenger side versus the driver's side and see if we like the look. Okay, I got these from KSP. They were under $150 for the set of 4. Most places are selling a set of 2 for that same price. These are very well made, aluminum. They come with the studs here already put in. So we're gonna put these on, see how they go. I got my stool, I got my torque wrench, I have some Loctite. You're going to torque these down to, I think it's 100 foot-pounds to make sure they're on. You're gonna re-torque them. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video here. We use the jack her up. I'm gonna pull this wheel off and put one spacer on for now, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here we are with the spacer on the wheel. Okay, you'll notice that does go into the wheel there, the hub, and we got this lip on the outside. Of course, I don't have it bolted in all the way. I am going to apply some Loctite here to the wheel studs, and then I'm going to go ahead and bolt everything up, cinch it up, and get it torqued. Then we're going to go ahead and throw the wheel back on. I am looking at my brakes. I have 32,000 miles. Brakes looks pretty decent on it, so we're looking good there. Check all your components while you're under here. You'll see we got the Bilstein shocks. The Badlands comes with that. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this thing squared away, check everything here, pull some of this pine needles out, and be back once I get the wheel bolted on. Okay. So here we are, and looking at the front, you can tell on this side we got a little bit of a different spacing on the tire. So here's the passenger, which isn't done yet. And you can see that tucks in up there underneath the standard Bronco fender flare. We're looking almost nearly straight down. You can see the tire in here, and there is no poke coming out. On this side, we've installed the KSP spacer, and you can immediately tell that yes, there is some poke. It is giving it a more aggressive stance on this side of the vehicle. These are still only the 33s. I'm doing this because when these 33s wear out, or even before then, I am going to upgrade to 35s. Want to make sure that I can get full wheel-to-wheel turn And again, the video I watched before had a guy that mocked it up and he was having some rubbing issues on these rims without a spacer. So I put the 1.5-inch spacer in there. I am going to go ahead and do this side here. It seriously only takes about 5 minutes a side. Make sure you torque everything down and retorque it after, 50 to 100 miles, they say. But I do have Loctite on there. I did order mud flaps here. There are the IAG mud flaps, which you'll take this cap off and you put the mud flap in, you rebolt these bolts on. That is something I did order for the front to keep from getting rocks and stuff thrown here, because you see there's rocks stuck in here. But I do like the look. It is giving it a little bit more aggressive look. A little bit of wheel poke, a little bit of wider stance. Just sitting down here in front of it, it does look a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll be back after I got all 4 done basically, and then we'll do a little walk around front to back and kind of show you how it looks. Okay, I got all 4 wheel spacers installed, and just by looking at it straight out from the front, I could tell a difference in the stance. Okay, from the original picture or the original start of the video to this, I could tell a major difference in the stance. Looking here on the side, you can see the wheels poking out here, and back here you can see that wheel poke, and you can see that on this side as well. Sasquatch fenders will probably give it a little bit more cover, but I am also getting the mud flaps here for the rocks. But all in all, looking around, it does have a more aggressive stance to it. A little bit of wheel poke. Yeah, so overall I'm pretty happy with what we got going on here with it. The 35s will look nice on it once I get in there. It'll fill up the wheel well a little bit, about another inch around, but it'll give me just a little bit more clearance. And I'll have a little bit more articulation than they do on the Sasquatch package itself. With this having the Bilstein suspension, the Haas suspension, I think this is going to be a great accommodation to what we got going on here. So, like it or hate it, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like, but I do a lot of stupid stuff. Some people say it looks tacky, but hey, it's mine. So the bull bar kept me from avoiding losing an entire fender. Fishing rod holders keep me from getting stuff inside. The bug deflector keeps the bugs off it. And the roof rack holds my tent. Plus I got lights to go off-road. So here we go. But if y'all like the video, let me know. I'll link everything down in the description as far as the KSP spacers and stuff. You can buy them on Amazon. They ship from KSP direct there, or you can go ahead and buy them directly from KSP. I did use a 10% coupon I had on Amazon. So I'll link it all below. Hope y'all enjoy. Until next time.